Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back. We got about 20 seconds till the market opens here, so we had a nice move up overnight. So we'll see what happens here off the open. Looks like NASDAQ took London highs. ES has not taken London highs yet. So we should see some sort of move up today, I think. Just based off the hourly, the 4 hour, it looks like we're all, all the higher time frames are wanting to push up. But the last couple days of the market have been down days, so we'll see how we work out here. Didn't end up trading my funded accounts yesterday. Just didn't feel the need to. There was not anything that really screamed at me saying, hey, this is a great setup, take this. So we'll get back after those today. Could see a move down to retest these London opening range highs and then a push up. We'll see. ES looking weak today. NASDAQ doing its thing. Let's see here. We got a nice little swing. We gonna get another red day? Looks like the Bulls are trying to find some footing here. Almost came down to the top of that London opening range. If we can hold this low, then I'm gonna long it up to the highs here.
Order filled.
Going for a quick little 40-point trade here. Let's see if we can break these highs. The pre-market highs over here at 787, 786 area. We got ES reacting off these levels as well. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
Order filled.
All right, there we go. Boom. First win of the day. There we go. Look at that wick on ES. That's crazy looking. Look at that. Wick. We got previous day high up at 763. If we can get a little bit of a retracement on ES, I'll go long targeting the overnight highs and then previous day high. That would have been a nice long off of the 70% there. Let me just get this position marked out. We got 43 to 86 on NASDAQ. Look at the daily candle from yesterday. What the heck? Jeez, yeah, we got like a doji on the 1 minute. That's crazy looking. Let's see what we want to do here. If we want to stall out or keep pushing higher. Nice little 40-point win right off the bat. If this 4-hour candle closes bullish, we should see a continuation higher. Be a nice move up. All right, this 5-minute candle on ES is about to close. We did just kind of sweep those highs on ES. Let's see if we... Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. Get out of there. Go. Go. See if we retrace deeper or if we're just retracing down to the top of this little move here. And then we push back up to those previous day highs. I'm looking to get long up to the previous day highs. All right, let's try it.
Order filled.
That is loud as fuck. Sorry. 63 will be the take profit. We're gonna run a little bit tighter of a stop today. We're gonna do like a 1-to-1. So 43.5 will be the the stop loss. This is what the position looks like. You know, just after seeing that wick on the 5 minute, just get pushed back up. You know, we just buyers just pushed it right back up. We should see a move higher. Market doesn't have to give us anything though, but we should see a move higher. We'll do 62.25 because that'll be just about 10 points, which will give us that $100 profit target. Come on, ES, give us a little bit more of a push there. We got about 2 minutes for the opening range to be set. Let's see that push, ES. Let's get up there. Give us something. Give us something. All right, we got about 20 seconds for this 15-minute opening range to be set. Let's see if we can get that push up a little bit higher, up to previous day high. I think it can give it to us here. NASDAQ looking strong. ES looking strong. Come on. There we go. That's a nice push there. We just need about 2 more points.
Order filled.
All right, we're not gonna cry over $20. We're gonna take that there. 60.5. Nice. Just a little under 1-to-1, but that was 8.25 points on ES. I'll take it all day. Thank you. A little 42-point win on NASDAQ. you know, about 100 points up on that. ES looking nice as well. I do have an Apex eval that I'm gonna just try to get past today. We'll see how that works out. If we get like a retest of the opening range high here, we're at the 50% of that larger swing on NASDAQ. So see how we react here. Could see a little bit of a move down, a little bit of a retracement. I did make some money on this Apex eval last night. But it's been kind of up and down with this account. It's been make 600 to 700, lose 1,000. Make 600 to 700, lose 1,000. So I'm gonna try a short
Order filled.
on this Apex eval with a stop above the highs. Just kind of expecting a little bit of a retracement back down since we are hitting the 50% of the 4-hour swing and the 50% of this previous first hourly candles range. I'm glad I took profits there on ES though. You can see we did get that bit of a little bit of a dump ski. The short that I'm in on this eval is up about 40 points. Being a little bit more reckless, not reckless, but just not as reserved with this eval. Just because it's a 50K account. I think I have like a week left before it renews. So I do just want to pass it. You can see we were up about 300 in that position, and now it's coming back up. We could just be retesting that opening range high to continue lower. Or we could just be finding support to rock it up, you know. That's just these levels over here, this 50%, and then this 50%. Those are strong, you know, key areas. So taking the short off that isn't a bad idea. If it loses, it's fine. You know, it's not too big of a risk. It is a little under 50 points. So if this gets stopped out, that's okay. Again, I'm just trying to get this eval passed. I'm not too stressed about it. We are getting that push back up.
Stop filled.
All right, well, there's the stop. See how we play out here then. ES is shooting back up as well. We did get all right, there's that 62. We don't be about a couple ticks away from the take profit. So if this is just gonna fly, we do have room to the upside as well. We could see up to that 30,000 area today. So I may get into a long here on the apex eval, set my stop right below that swing low there, and then just let it ride.
Order filled.
All right, this is what the long looks like on the apex eval. There's previous day high on ES. We're gonna go for a big move here. Big move. We're gonna shoot for that highest close of month on Nasdaq, 64.75. All right, well, we'll let that run. We did make money on the Tradeify and Lucid accounts today, so that's good. We made about 80. We made $80 on the Lucid accounts. We made like 137, 167 on the Tradeify accounts. Now we're just playing around with this Apex eval that I have. Trying to catch a move up here on Nasdaq, see if it can catch a bid, especially since the last couple days have been, a little bit of down days. Where's Monday's opening range? Whoops. The 6th. So we are pushing back up into Monday's opening range. That closed right around like 9:45, so we could just see a move up to highest close of month today, and then us settling somewhere in Monday's range since it is Thursday. Markets usually like to do something like this. We got for the upside, we got Monday, right? And then it goes sideways, and then Tuesday, and then it goes sideways, and then Wednesday, and then we kind of putter out, and then we go Thursday back down into Monday's range, and then Friday usually closes somewhere within Sunday to Monday's range. Same thing for the downside, or for the downside. We open up, we go down, Wednesday, kind of round out. Thursday, we push back up into Monday and Tuesday's range, and then Friday, we end up somewhere. Market likes to move sequentially, have a pattern to it. Nice. Well, the the read was right today for the previous day high. Looking at yesterday's trades on ES, that first short that I took that I lost on the Tradeify account, that ended up hitting take profit. We were just a little too early to the party. The long just didn't work out. I saw the lower highs being made, and I didn't the lower highs and the lower lows, and I didn't change my bias. I just stuck to the trade. Now I don't like flipping my bias like, oh, short long, short long, short long. But when you see the market giving you clear signals, you got to flip your bias, right? Like we had lower high, or we had a, higher high, and then we had a low. Then we had a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So it's just not getting like paralyzed in the moment. Easier said than done. A lot easier to see that after the fact too. But it's just that's why it's good to reflect on your trades, right? Like here we had a, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high. Market's telling us that it wants to continue higher. We did have a lower low here, but that, we could just call that an SBS. Right? You could have entered off the close of this candle here at 43, targeting the high of the leg 3 at 90, which is 50 points. Low, or the stop loss down here where mine's at. Would have worked out. We are getting that push up. Let's see if we can get that sustained move up. I was redrawing this fib here on this swing because you can use the wick, but with it being such a nasty wick, if you do it just down to the low, where the range wasn't like whoop, you can see we retraced down to the 50% of this swing after we broke the high, pushed up, came back down, tested the 30%, pushed back up. All right, ES just retested that 15-minute opening range high. Excuse me. What are you looking at as far as targets up here? You can see how ES came up to that 70% of the 4-hour swing that I drew. We did reject off of that, came back down, retested the opening range high. So we may see that move sustained since the 4-hour candle opened or closed pretty bullish. You could see a push up today. Should be nice. Or this could turn around and just head down like it's done the last 2 days, How do I have 4 viewers? I usually only have 3. Oh, whoever else is tuning in, appreciate it. We're playing around with an eval right now. That's what I got. This long in. Made money on my fundeds already, so we're just trying to pass this eval. It's not looking like we want to continue higher. We may get that retracement after a nice push up off the open. It is 7 o'clock, so we got that new hourly candle. We'll see. But we do need to see that push up above these highs if we want to expect this to continue higher. Otherwise, you know, we may start coming down, making lower lows, pushing back into that range. Let's see if this works today. See if we can get price to get scared and go away from us. Go. I know you want to get away from this. Go. Go up. Go up. Oh no, I should take that off, huh? Money is attracted to that flag, so. Or maybe just put it up here. Yes, having a tough time staying above that previous day high. If this closes, if this candle, well, we got 3 seconds. If this closes red, not really liking these longs anymore. Didn't close red, but it closed like this. That's what the candle looks like, right, Sid? So, see how we play out here. I may cut this long here. I want to see us push past those session highs, though. If we can't, we'll change our bias up. Reevaluate what we're doing. But we are up on the funded accounts for the day. I know I lost like 3 something yesterday on the Tradeify funded. We made about half of it back. We made our little profit on the Lucid accounts. It's okay. $30 more than what we usually make. I'm not liking this long. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that
Order filled.
for about $30 on the Apex account. Don't like the way price is kind of sputtering out right now. Might try a little scalp to get short if we can. ES close back. All right, yeah, I'm going short.
Order filled.
And if this rips up and rips my face off, cool. You know, that's what NASDAQ does, right? It likes to fuck around. It's an eval. This is the eval. It's not a funded account, so I can flip around. I mean, generally, honestly, I can do whatever I want, but for the sake of being like a responsible trader, you know, want to trade all accounts the same. But just with us failing to get past that high up there, breaking the lows, I want to see a move down now. Or this could just be, a manipulation leg to push us higher, back up into that take profit area. Yeah, yep, just shorted NQ on the Apex eval. Entry was like 74, so right at this, right above this 15-minute opening range high. Could easily get my face ripped off here, but we're gonna target the 15-minute opening range low. I'm going for like crazy moves on this account just because I need to pass it. It's gonna renew, so I don't want to pay a renewal fee, especially with Apex. With Apex. Sorry, I have a hard time saying that. Yeah, I cut the other trade, the long that I was in. I cut it for 3 points of profit, so like that. Can't even see that position on the chart. um, just don't like how we were stalling out. We did have that nice bullish 4-hour candle, but we could see a push back down into that candle's range to get some liquidity to go higher. You can't really trust anything in this market with us screwing around with Iran and not. I thought Apex doesn't have. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. If that's the case, we still need to pass it. Otherwise, the account's closed. So it's kind of stupid. So that 50% area, I know we pushed up a little, like we pushed up quite a bit higher, about 50 points higher, but we are rejecting from that. So let's see if the Bears have balls today and actually send this lower like they did yesterday. Thought you were gonna say I thought Apex wasn't gay anymore, but no, they are. They're still gay. Let me get one of my cats. Merle, come here, buddy. Come here. Come say hi. Come here. This is Merle. This is my orange boy. He doesn't really like to be held, but I still hold him anyways. He tolerates it. He's usually hanging out on my PC. There's not a cat on there right now, but I'll show you the PC. PC's right there. It's got that LGB, the rainbow colors. We're up $700 on this short position here. This short, if it goes all the way back down to that 15-minute opening range low, will be about $1,000 away from passing the account. So what's that, buddy? No. What did Twisted Sister say? We're not gonna take it. We'll hold it a little bit longer. If it hits $1,000, I'll cut it. It's an eval. It's an eval. I have a feeling Nasdaq's gonna do its classic move today of and then go back down. If it does hit, if we get $1,000 in profit on this one trade, I will cut it or start trailing it. But we see these moves every day, right? I mean, I see my chart or my position on the chart after the fact, and I'm like, damn, I would have made a shit ton of money if I would have held.
Order filled.
All right, there we go. $1,100 on one trade with 5 micros. That was 110 points. So what did I cut it at? 63. The fuck is work blowing me up already for, man? Like, why is this phone even on? I don't care about the Teams messages. Remember. The original target. Where is that? Where's the original target? Right down there. Where are we going to go? Probably right down there. And then oh, it touched the circle. Nah, okay. So now my chart drawings are acting as support. So we would have been we would be about 100 points lower down there from where I took my profit. Came about 10 points away from the take profit. It's probably just going to retrace, react off this 70% level here, and then continue lower. I'm not going to get mad about $1,100 in profit, though. That's great, you know. Even though it's an eval, that's nice muscle memory there just to get the feeling of trading a little bit bigger size. Seeing that profit, getting used to it. That trade didn't really have any drawdown, so it'd be nice if you could put text on this. That's crazy. It literally came down to the top of that little circle I drew. ES swept previous day high, put it out, pushed right back into that range. So we had a nice trade off that, targeting the previous day high. This is what Stoic talks about and teaches, is the sweep of these key levels. We swept and we couldn't hold above that previous day high. So the logic behind that is we push back down into the range. So happens that the previous day high is in the 30-minute opening range and the 15, or above the 15-minute opening range. So you'd be targeting a move down. And okay, I'm not gonna keep saying it, but I was to say, and we hit the 15-minute opening range low on NASDAQ. That little sweep and a push back up could signify that we're gonna, reverse and start going higher. If it doesn't want to take that low of the session and the opening range. But the bears are very strong here. They are very strong. All right, price came about 3 points away from that opening range low that I was targeting on this short. Just for visuals. I don't know if you can read that number. It says $1,900. That's what the take profit. Oh, well, that would have been $2 grand. So again, not gonna cry over an $1,100 trade, but I might complain a little bit. See, unlike yesterday where I was like, oh, well, no, it didn't make a higher high. We can get up there. No. We couldn't push past that high. We broke the lows, so the next logical thing was put the risk on for a short. With stop loss at that high. Targeting somewhere in the range, wherever you want to set your take profit. My take profit was at the lower end of the range. I said, if this gets $1,000 in profit, I'll take it because that's, crazy for one trade. Original plan ended up working out, but we still made money on it. So I need to get a soundboard so I can have these little sound effects. Something like this. Hold on. So you need to get like a soundboard so I can just have that ready to go whenever we win a trade. All right, well, that is a solid. What is it? Solid Thursday. All right, well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Call it early. Great session, great trades, wins. Didn't take any losses on the funded accounts, so that's kind of where the market's telling me to pack it up for the day. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Enjoy the last little bit before I have to log into work. But I will catch everyone tomorrow morning for Friday. Feel Good Friday, right? Alrighty, hope everyone has a good day. If you're green, stay green. If you're red, manage your risk. I'll see y'all tomorrow. God bless.